So what's up there, guys? Welcome back to Dig It Detecting. Welcome also to a brand new permission which we're standing on right now. And not only that, we're standing right beside the old rubbish dumps. Look at it, would ya? It goes on for days, goes on for miles. There's just so much here too. Old wagon wheels and carts and tin and bricks and rocks and tyres and wire and bottles and you name it, it's all here. The last 100 years there has been rubbish being dumped down the paddock, and as you can see, a lot of modern stuff on top. However, I've just had a bit of a pick through over the back there, and there is some older stuff as you make your way down. So as I said, this is a new site today. The landholder actually reached out to me on Facebook and said, mate, I've got an old property dating back to the 1870s. Would you like to come and have a bit of a suss out with the detector? So that's what we're doing. We do have the detector here. It's sitting there upside down at the moment. I got too excited and I ran over to check out all the bricks and rocks and that here and just dumped the detector down. So as you can see, there is a lot going on. We are going to get back over onto the detector, back over to the homestead very shortly. We have been there for the last hour this morning, and we found a few cool little items, including some coins. So as you can see, I have been picking my way around through the back there though, and we have pulled out a few old bottles, all intact too, which is nice. However, I don't want to go too much further just yet because I don't even have the safety boots on or the pants. I'm just in shorts and sneakers at the moment, and this is snake heaven, and probably not ideal to be lifting big chunks of concrete and brick and dropping them on your feet. So as I said, we'll get back here again. Just wanted to have a bit of a poke through there and see what I could see what I could find, and I'm quite content now to come back and have another scratch around. So just so much here. I'm just looking around and spotting new bits every time. We've got a massive old truck oil filter over the back, and we've got a big truck battery, deep cycle battery over there. Looks like we've got part of the old clothesline, metal poles, and there's the old antenna aerial I've seen over there, and a TV, and as I said, right down through to the older stuff. So very, very cool, hence the old bottles. So as I said, just a bit of a suss out right now. We can get back here and again another day. As I said, when I've got the boots and the pants on, I feel a little bit more comfortable digging through all this rubbish. Anyway, as I said, back over to the house. We're going to try and dig a few more items. You have not seen anything that's come out just yet. However, we've had a few buckles and even a little 1936 little coat of arms threepence coming out. So such an interesting place, such an interesting site with heaps of interesting relics for us to enjoy in future. So first day here, so I didn't expect much. I just like to suss out the property. That's exactly what we're doing. So back to the homestead now and see what else we can find. We'll see you there. Rightio, so we have made it up towards the house now, guys. We're not too far away from the front yard. However, as you can see, I've been a little bit busy, and I've located another bottle pit, or two bottle pits. A bottle pit number 1 and bottle pit number 2. And number 2 has some really, really cool things coming out too, or about to come out. Hence why I flicked the camera on and I stopped digging, and we'll dig them out together in a second. What I wanted to show you first though is all the items that we've found hunting here this morning with the Equinox 900. And look, a lot of rubbish coming out so far. We really have not hit on the place to be just yet. However, it just it shows occupation, and it shows or paints a bit of a picture as to where we do need to be. So where there is trash, there is generally treasure. You just need to pick your way through it. So I've got a few bottle tops, a few toothpaste tube lids, the old sardine can, a few rusty nails, nothing too special. So we've also got the old clothes peg and the little lady beetle. Now, I did not put them in the pouch. I actually had 3 little girls, the landowners' daughters, helping me detect there this morning around the house yard, and they must have snuck the clothes peg and the little lady beetle into the pouch while I was not looking. So, dear, so cool, so cool. I just love having kids with me because they love detecting, and anything coming out, whether it's rubbish or, you know, something good, they love seeing it. It's treasure, isn't it? So, also wandering down the paddock around in the stables, just quickly, we do have the 4 little buckles, which are really cool. The old harmonica reed, the old horse decorative horse plate. You can see the pins there where it would have been affixed in the leather. So a very cool piece. Generally they are set on the blinkers, the eyes of the horses, as a decorative piece, and you find them in all different sizes. Some of the ones I've at home are twice that size. So Moving down, we also had the old Rego dog tag, Victoria, which is really cool, 1981 and 82. It says on the back there. We also have the old tap handle, the old door handle, a miscellaneous piece. I have no idea what this guy is. I said to the landowner, 2 little pins each side. So something, like a pin would have went through there, locking a shaft or something into place. A little bit of thread up the top. So I have no idea what that piece is. One for the research a bit later. Lastly, we also have a nice little coin, our first coin for this site. He's a little bit worse for wear. However, that is a little 1936 early coat of arms threepence. What a lovely coin to start off with. I expected to find a penny and not a silver straight off the bat. He's a little bit bent up and worse for wear. However, we will take him. He's awesome. Hopefully we can flatten him out and clean him up for the landowners' display boards. So as I said, everything that I find here today will be given to the landowners, and we'll make up a nice display for them for future. So anyway, let's put the glove on and let's get digging in this next bottle pit. As you can see, we've got some pretty cool bottles coming out. An old concave beer bottle by the looks, and a little poison bottle hanging out of the side of the hole there. And flicking out the dirt, we even got a little Rosella tomato sauce bottle. So really cool, property of Rosella Preserving Company. Really, really awesome stuff. We do have the bigger ones of these at home, and you can see a little crown at the top there, a little castle. Let me get my thumb in the right spot. Right near my thumb there, you can see the AGM castle. That generally dates from about 1940s, 1950s onwards. Makes sense with the thread up the top on this bottle. So awesome stuff. A little Rosella bottle. You don't often find those, guys. Generally you find the big ones. And I said we'll get this glove on. I struggle to do it. We'll get this glove on, and we will come back and we'll dig out a few more items, and we'll show you as we go. So before we get too carried away, digging out these next 2 bottles, I think this guy needs a bit more of a dig. However, this little one will probably pop out quite easily. But before we do that, what I wanted to show you is something else that popped out of the hole when we were digging down to these bottles, and that is the wonderful old RASV members badge. Let's bring him out of the dirt. Let's bring him up here where we can see him. So RASV stands for Royal Agricultural Society Victoria. This guy should even, excuse me, there's a fly on my nose. This guy should even have a member number on the back, and there he is right there, 953 and 1964, a Royal Agricultural Society of Victoria members badge. Another special piece for the landowners here. That is why you really need to keep your eyes open. So awesome stuff. And now let's get down to these bottles, shall we? We're going to start with the easy one first. He's a little poison bottle, I'm pretty certain. Not to be taken. Oh, look, he's got the lid too. How awesome, how awesome. Not to be taken. Well, we're taking it. We're taking it out of the hole, and we're going to sit him up here for the landowner. I don't know if the landholder is interested in bottles per se. However, everything coming out, we will show, we will share, and if they want it, well, let's face it, it's on their property. It's all theirs. So I'm not a greedy person. I do like to keep some things. However, let's face it, there's nothing to stop the landholder coming out here with a shovel and digging away and finding all this wonderful stuff themselves. So the way I operate is basically offer up what the landholder wants. Some people want to keep everything. Some people don't want to keep anything at all. So as I said, we'll show those bottles as they're coming out before we leave today, and we'll just give the landholder the offer of keeping what we find. Because as I said, it's all theirs. It's on their property. I'm just thankful to be here. So, and I get the enjoyment of digging it out. You know, people say to me, "What do you get out of it, mate?" Well, I get the enjoyment of filming, editing, and digging, and enjoying these wonderful pieces that have not seen the light of day for some 100-odd years or more. Oh, look at that! We got another one. How cool is that? That's another RASV badge. Oh, it is too, and an older one. I think. Oh, look at that. Royal Agricultural Society of Victoria with the member number on the back. 1961 1068. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. So there you go. We have 2 little Royal Agricultural Society Victoria badges to pass over to landholders. Them being farmers, I'm sure they'll love seeing them. I love keeping them. So awesome. Where there's one, there's two. Where there's two, there could be three. I'm a little bit interested to see if there's another one in there now. Maybe I'm just getting greedy. We found one. I didn't expect there to be a second. Now there's a second. I'm expecting there to be a third. There's probably not going to be. Oh well, that's all right. Let's get this bottle out because that's what we're here for. Let's get a bit of that, more of that dirt out. Make sure we're not missing anything. He's a pretty cool little neck of a bottle, isn't he? If only he was complete. Let's go down with the shovel. Very carefully. Oh no. You know what that bottle just did, didn't you? It moved so easily, it tells me it is broken. Damn. He would have been a nice bottle to keep. Quite an old bottle. He's showing his age there with the concave base. So he would have been, look, late 1800s, probably early 1900s. A big, thick, black glass bottle, which is generally what they call a Goldfields Black, a beer bottle. So very, very common out in the goldfields during the gold rush of Victoria. So let's keep going. We probably need to be a bit careful. So we probably best use two hands. Let's keep going though, and let's see if we can pull a few more bottles intact. We managed to get the little Rosella and little poison bottle and the two RASV badges. Unfortunately, as you've seen, that other one was broken. Let's see if we can find one complete. Rightio, so unfortunately that is about it for us today, guys. As you can see, we are in the car and we are making our way home. I have to work this afternoon, don't I? Damn, a way to ruin a good day. Anyway, we've touched base, we've had a good morning, and what you did not just see then is we caught up with the landholder there, and he walked us around a little bit further, showing us a few more rubbish dumps and bottle pits and all that sort of stuff. And as he said, mate, next time you're here, I'm most happy to get the tractor out and we can dig away at those bottle pits and even pull apart the old bits of tin and just see what comes of it. So as I said, really cool site, and we'll be back again there hunting very soon. I hope to see you there. Cheers guys, happy hunting, we'll see you next time.